You are so beautiful, so damn beautiful. You are so beautiful, so damn beautiful. Hello guys, I am back again. Today, I want to tell you about the reason why the EFCC may likely pick up actress Osas anytime soon, and why she needs to take her personal hygiene very seriously in 2025. So I'm going to be discussing two topics: the possibility of EFCC picking her up anytime soon, and her hygiene in 2025 needs to be taken seriously. We know she's beautiful, she's flawless, but she showed some flaws a couple of days ago, and I'm going to be delving into them shortly. But before I proceed, kindly subscribe to my channel, switch on the notification, and get a pen and a paper to jot things down, because you are going to be learning a lot today. So a couple of days ago, actress Osas was at an event hosted by singer Terry Akbala. You know, the Akbala crew now. So she was at the event having fun and all, but she made two fundamental mistakes that are going to determine how her 2025 is going to be. I'm not sure she even noticed, but I am sure anybody that cares about her would have drawn her attention to it, and that's what I also want to do today. So this is the actress at that event. This is Terry Akbala. You can see the actress having the time of her life, and this is another shot from this event. The actress Terry Akbala having a swell time. So I'm going to be telling you why the EFCC may likely pick her up anytime soon. So let's get the show on the road. The reason why she may likely be arrested soon is because of Naira abuse. If you can see from the image I shared here, you can see her abusing the Naira. You can see her marching on the Naira and, you know, denigrating our currencies. As you can see, I'm not making it up. This is her. I'm going to be attaching a video to show you that the proof is concrete. So, for Naira abuse, she's going to be, I'm sure that the EFCC has already gotten hold of the video. The reason why she may be arrested is because she stepped on Naira notes at that event. Although she didn't spray, truth be told, she didn't spray the Naira notes. She didn't hear in that regard. She didn't spray, but she stepped on our Naira notes, which are spraying and stepping on Naira notes are categorized under mutilating the Naira notes. For doing that, she violated Section 21 of the CBN Act of 2007. You know, ignorance is not an excuse in the court of law, so she can't claim ignorance. We saw recently how Bobrisky was arrested and jailed. Another actress, I've forgotten her name, was also, I think in 2023, was also arrested for abusing the Naira, and she was also jailed. We also saw how Cubana chief priest was recently arrested, but she avoided jail one way or the other. The same offense that Bobrisky committed that time by stepping on the Naira was the same offense this actress that was jailed in 2023 committed, stepping on the Naira. And that's the same offense Osas committed at this event, stepping on the Naira, mutilating our Naira. And if arrested by the EFCC, which I know may likely happen within the next couple of days or weeks, she risks being jailed for 6 months in any prison of her choice in the country. So that's why I said she may likely get arrested before the end of January. I'm sure EFCC has gotten hold of this video because the video really went viral, and that's no thanks to her beauty. Everybody was surprised to see her at that event, you know, enjoying herself, having fun with the Akbala Krona. But that is now likely going to prove detrimental to her freedom in the coming days if the EFCC oppose what they've been doing lately. Because lately they've been going hard on currency abusers, and I'm sure they will be seeing her as another scapegoat that they can use to drive home the point of respecting our currency. Because of the virality of that video, I'm sure there is no way the EFCC can say they've not seen it. It was all over Twitter 2 days ago, and people were commending the Apala Krona and Osas because of the way they were having fun, but not knowing to so many people that by making the video go viral, they were putting Osas' freedom at risk. Because in the same video, she was marching on the currency note as if it's the devil that she was marching on. She got carried away, but in the face of the law, there is no ignorance. Another thing that she needs to take seriously in 2025 is her personal hygiene. I will also be making reference to that event. At that event, she did something that no one would have expected of an actress of her caliber, considering the fact that she's beautiful, she's classy, and she exudes cleanliness. But I was shocked to see how she was using her bare hands. As you can see here, she was using her bare hands to clean off sweat from the face of Terry Akpala. In case you didn't see it well, can you see? She was using her bare hands, and it lasted for a couple of seconds, using her bare hands to clean off sweat from the face of a performing artist. Whatever happened to using a handkerchief? I'm even surprised that Terry Akpala went on stage with his PA, here is his PA, and none of them could afford to get enough handkerchiefs for him to wipe away sweat. So it took the help of Osas to help Terry Akpala clean his face. While her gesture was commendable, she approached it the wrong way. She threw caution to the wind again by not paying attention to personal hygiene. And I'm going to be breaking this down so that you can know the implication of this move by Osas. So let's get into it. Personal hygiene. The implication of using your bare hands to wipe sweat from the face of a performing artist that has been exposed to a lot of people on stage. And considering the fact that the auditorium was packed with people, the event was well attended by so many people, you can't rule out the fact that there were enough germs. And considering the fact that the skin, human skin, is a fertile ground for infections, especially considering the fact that this human skin houses millions, if not trillions, of staph aureus. And we know that staph aureus is a causative bacteria for so many infections. When we talk about derma infections of the skin, infections of the lungs, infection of the throat, so many, just name it. Staph aureus is implicated as the causative agent for so many infections that we have in the world today. And this actress, who is like an epitome of beauty and cleanliness in Nollywood, went to use her bare hands to wipe sweat from the face of that artist. It shows how serious she takes her hygiene. Because anybody that is hygienic would not do that thing. No matter how caught up you are in the moment, you would make sure that you don't make that kind of costly mistake. Because anything could have happened. You could have contracted any form of infection. Considering the fact, I'm not even saying Terry Akpala is a carrier, but that place was packed. So many people were on stage touching and ailing Terry Akpala. They could have transmitted many infections to him. And now you are now use your own hands to wipe everything off. And I'm sure that immediately after leaving that stage, you didn't go to the restroom to wash your hands, because nothing shows that you did that. Another reason is that we know that COVID and so many other diseases are transmitted via contact. We know that we've beaten the COVID menace, at least based on reports, but you can't rule out the fact that there are still so many other viruses and diseases that can be contracted by making contact with people. You didn't take note of this, you went ahead to do that. That's why I'm saying in 2025, you must be serious with your personal hygiene. So many people are going to be seeing this video, and the impressionable ones among them are going to be feeling it is nice to do what you did. There is no way that can be supported or backed by any logic or anything. It flies in the face of common sense that you will use your bare hands to wipe the face of an artist that you don't even, you are not his PA or anything. It's not as if he is under your management. So you were just a concert goer that was passionate about the craft of that artist. But that doesn't still mean you shouldn't pay attention to your own health and personal hygiene. So going into 2025, you have to do better. You have to take your hygiene seriously so that people won't start questioning you, because we all see you as an epitome of beauty, as an epitome of cleanliness. But now what you are doing is at variance to what you stand for. And I'm sure that you have so many ambassadorial deals that have to do with hygiene, cleaning, and the likes, because you are a veteran in the industry. Now, how do we reconcile you endorsing a brand that promotes hygiene and cleanliness with you using your bare hands to wipe sweat from the face of somebody else? It runs contrary to whatever you represent. Another implication of what you did was that you are setting a bad example for people. Apart from the fact that you joined in abusing the Naira, you also showed that you are not a good advocate when it comes to personal hygiene. These are serious bad examples that nobody of your caliber, of your status in the industry is meant to be promoting. No, you shouldn't be caught dead doing that. It reeks of dirtiness. It reeks of total disregard for hygiene. I can't even imagine it. No matter how close I am to somebody, if the person has been exposed to contact with so many other people, I can't for the life of me think of how I'm going to use my bare hands to wipe sweat from their face. It's not because I don't care about them, but it's because of the safety of myself and the people that I'm still also going to make contact with after leaving that person. Because I'm sure that before if eventually you even want to go to the washroom, you must have touched so many other people or touched so many other surfaces. Thus, whatever you've contracted by touching the face of Terry Akpala would have been transmitted either by touching surfaces that all other people are still going to touch without knowing, or by touching people directly. So why we can't categorically say you contracted any form of infection from there, but we can still rule it out. This is simple microbiology. Microorganisms are ubiquitous. They are almost everywhere. So it is important that we maintain cleanliness and solid personal hygiene at all times. So I'm flaying you for this, and I hope you do better when next you have a public outing, because you are like a goldfish. You have no hiding place. Wherever you surface, people's eyes are on you. And so you must be a good ambassador of Nollywood, a good ambassador of Nigeria, and a good example for people looking up to you. That will be all. I wish you the best. I hope EFCC doesn't end up arresting you, and if they do, it's going to serve as an example for others that you don't just go about denigrating the Naira and abusing it. And also, I hope you take 1 or 2 lessons from this episode and learn how to be serious with your health and personal hygiene going into 2025. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you for staying with me up to this moment. I appreciate you. But before you go, kindly do one more thing for me. Kindly subscribe to my channel and switch on the notifications so that you can get notified anytime I drop another content. Thank you. Bye.